Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to do a pet portrait so you can draw your own dog, and it's not going to be super difficult. So if you're just starting drawing, you can definitely do it, and I hope it helps you. So for today's drawing, I'm not going to use all my tools. I'm going to use only the simple ones so you can find them very easily in the store or on Amazon. I'm going to use pastel chalk. I have this one. The brand doesn't matter, you can use any brand you want if you don't want to be professional about it. I honestly recommend you to get the cheapest one. And you're gonna use paper. Paper has to have some texture on it. It can't be regular paper because it's not gonna look that good. So you can find some hard paper that has some texture, it will be great. We're also gonna need some masking tape. That's how you say it? Masking tape? Masking? Yeah. Eraser and something to sign it at the end. You will need Q-tips. You can use your fingers if you want to blend the colors, but I recommend you to use Q-tips. That's how you call them in US. I honestly don't know. I think that's a brand, but you're gonna need this. I moved to my desk, guys, because it was getting gloomy outside and I wasn't getting enough light. This is a dog that I'm gonna be drawing today. He's a pretty neutral dog, so you can do it with any dog. On my last video I showed you that I can draw by just looking at the picture, but that's just because I've been doing it for almost 5 or 4 years, I don't remember exactly. So I have experience and I can do it. Before I used to draw people and I could do it also with just looking at the picture, but not anymore. Today I'm going to show you how you can sketch your dog with no problem. You're gonna pick the size of your paper. I decided to have a small one because I like to put it on the wall after I am done with it. You're gonna print a picture. It can be black and white, so you save ink, and it has to fit on the paper. It has to fit and it has to be the size you want it to be. So in this case I have this one. I already printed it, and we're gonna do this. Okay, you're gonna take the picture, you're gonna turn it around, and you're gonna use a chalk or pastel that contrast with the paper. So you're gonna do this. All over the drawing, the picture, with the chalk. You see, all around. It's gonna get dusty, you just have to blow it away. So I recommend you to work in a space where you don't mind getting everything full of dust. Then you can clean it. Once you have done it, you're gonna turn it around, and before you put it on the paper, you're gonna decide where you want it to be. Before that, have ready a little piece of tape. You can do this on your fingers so it's not so hard and it's gonna be easy to remove without damaging your piece of paper. And then you're gonna take the drawing, the pictures, and then you're gonna decide where you want it. I want it center, so I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna type it. Very soft, don't put it too hard, like this. You need more tape here or here, you can do it, just make sure it's not super hard so you don't break the piece of paper. And then you're gonna get a regular pencil and you're gonna do this. Basically, you're just gonna redraw the dog with a pencil, all the little details, the nose, the mouth. It doesn't have to be perfect, just it has to give you an idea or where you're gonna paint, what color, what area is different. Everything that you consider that might help you, you're just gonna do it like this. It doesn't have to be perfect because chalks are really easy to erase. So if you make a mistake, don't worry, you can erase it after. That's why I like pastels in chalk, because you can erase really simple. Okay, I think I'm missing this. You're not sure if you have everything ready, you just do this and you make sure everything makes sense, and then you just remove it. Now you have a perfect sketch of your dog, and you can see spots like this or this one with chalk, but don't worry, it's totally normal and it's very easy to clean, but I recommend you to do it at the end because at the end we're gonna clean it anyway. So those are the colors we're gonna use. I'm not gonna use pencils today because I want to show you how to do it with very basic art supplies. And if you like it and you want to try it and you want to do it with more animals and pets and you want to start being a pet artist too, then you can start buying more supplies eventually. I don't know if I mentioned on my last video that I like to start with the nose, but you can start with whatever part you want. Some people like to start with the eyes, some people like to start from the top to the bottom. It's totally up to you. In this case, I'm going to start with the nose, and the nose is black. You see it has little white. You can do is you can paint black and leave that spot free for the white part, or you can just paint everything black and then add the white on top. That's something good about chalk too, that you can paint light colors over dark ones with no problem. So, and then you're gonna take a Q-tip and you're gonna do this. See? You're gonna blend it all around. And then you can start pushing hard on the darker areas. Like this. I hope you can see my hand covers everything, but and then you take white and then you can start painting those light areas very soft and softly. See? The next step is, after I paint the nose, I like to start with the nose because after that I can start separating the dog in sections. For example, this is the next section I'm gonna paint, this part right here. We're gonna start with the white. So we're just gonna paint everything. Remember to do it soft. You don't have to push really hard. In case you make a mistake, it's easier to erase it. So I'm gonna start with this area right here. Now you have the white, you can start adding these parts. I see a little brown or yellow, more yellow. So I'm gonna start adding some yellow right here. And then some dark spots like this. You can, if you want to paint hair, like make it look like hair, you can just do like soft moves with your hands like this. It's all about detecting the details and the colors and putting them in the right spot. Yellow, brown. And that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna go section by section and you're gonna pay attention to which color is the one that you see the most. In this case it's black, but we're gonna finish first this section. And all you're gonna do is go section by section. That's what works for me. Some artists like to start by color, so they paint everything that goes dark at the beginning or everything that goes white. I like to go section by section because I don't feel overwhelmed. So it's totally up to you. Every artist is different, every person has their own technique, so don't feel like you have to follow my directions like exactly like I'm saying. Now we're gonna do this section. So it's dark, it's black. I don't know why I can't say black, I always say dark. Okay, be careful with the eye. We don't want to paint it just yet. Now let's paint the eye if you want. You're gonna see there's a little bit light part here. Sorry, there's a little bit of light here, so you're gonna add the light part. Then you can just start with the rest. It's hard because the dog is dark, so the eye is dark too, but you can add some light like this, so you mark the difference between. I'm gonna give you a good tip if you are struggling because the chalk it's not, the chalk is not sharp enough to do details. The tip is, you have a chalk, like I'm gonna show you with another color that I don't use very often. You have this one, and if you feel that this is round, like round, and so you can't draw details with it, you can just break it, okay? And then you're gonna have these corners that are gonna help you to do details. See, it's this like that you see here, don't forget it. It's really important because that what makes the eye realistic. Now guys, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna keep drawing so the video doesn't go that long, and you're gonna see how I'm gonna draw section by section. That helps me because I don't feel overwhelmed, and it helps me to focus on the details one by one. So I'll be with you in a second. Okay, the drawing is done. If you see some spots with paint or dust, you can easily erase it. Just make sure you do not touch the drawing, just around it, you see? And make sure your eraser is clean, because if it's dirty, you're gonna make it worse. Just do it like this, around the drawing, don't touch it. Or if you wanna erase something, just do it very gentle. Sorry, my neighbors are yelling. There you go. You signed it and it's done. You have a portrait of your cute dog. It works also for cats. If you have a cat, just print a picture of your cat and do exactly the same. And if you like it and you want to start doing more and more, I recommend you not to buy sets of pastels or pencils. Buy one by one, and you're gonna start noticing which colors you actually need. Because if you buy sets, you are gonna end up with pastels like the one I just broke that I never use. I never use this blue, because when I started this, I made a mistake of buying a set of pastels, and I had this set for 3 years, guys, and I never used this color. I never used this color or this one. I'm not saying you're never ever gonna use it, but the chances that you use a pink one and this for a dog are really low. I hope you liked my tutorial, guys. I hope it was easy for you. Please tell me in the comments if you have any questions, if there was a part that you didn't understand or I wasn't clear enough, and I'm gonna happily respond. And please, if you do it with your pets, tag me on my Instagram account. I'm gonna leave it here so you can tag me. I'm gonna be more than happy to share it. And yep, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you like these kind of videos. I'm gonna try to do more. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my content, or to hit like, and I'll see you next time.